Hey guys, thanks for joining me on another video. Today I'm going to show you how to start using paid advertising to promote your business and how to make sure you don't lose money. Be sure to watch the rest of the video and you will get valuable tips on successfully creating a campaign. But before you get to that, make sure you click the subscribe button below and hit the bell icon. Businesses who have mastered using paid advertising generate very profitable sales of their product or services. Paid advertising, poorly done, is like burning your money. However, done well, it's like a cash register that keeps ringing. The paid advertising platforms and channels want your money and will keep taking it regardless of your success. When you first start using paid advertising to promote your business, you soon realize that the challenge is to generate the best return on your investment, or ROI. Creating a paid advertising campaign that works for your business takes a certain amount of knowledge and skill. As with anything important in your business, there is a learning curve that starts with understanding how it works. Paid advertising, whether on social media platforms or search engines, have some fundamental areas you must complete before you spend. Keyword research, audience demographics, audience interests, budget amount, and end goal. If you're not specific about the areas mentioned, you end up spending your money with little or no return. In my day job, I've spoken to lots of businesses who have tried paid advertising before and it doesn't work for their business. What is your paid advertising experience? Leave a comment below and let me know. When you look deeper at how they implemented paid advertising, it's easy to spot that they didn't follow the fundamental areas mentioned earlier. Let's be clear and slightly direct. You are responsible for understanding how each paid advertising system works and how to use the platform tools provided to get a good return on investment. There's a simplistic way to view paid advertising. For every pound or dollar spent, you want £2 or $2 return as a minimum. So if you made double the amount of what you put in, it would be 100% return on investment and 50% gross profit. Once you have hit the sweet spot of 100% return on investment or more, it's a case of increasing your spend budget. In real world terms, a recent Facebook campaign I carried out for a client in the hospitality sector, for every £1 in, there was a £78 return in investment. The final spend over a 6-week campaign was £3,600 with a gain of £280,000. The figures do not take into account my charges for creating and managing the advertising campaign. In this campaign, I used all the fundamental areas described earlier. The client had a highly active presence on their Facebook page. The ticket value or average selling price was £106.98 per tickets. All traffic from the Facebook ads went to a highly converting landing page on their website with an e-commerce system. When you start using paid advertising in your business, you can use it for several purposes. For instance, sending traffic to a data capture form or page, transferring traffic to a social media platform shop, directing web traffic to a landing page or sales page, and leading web traffic to a product sales page. Let's look at pay-per-click or paid search advertising versus organic marketing. Pay-per-click and paid search advertising are when you pay a company who has your target audience to generate traffic by showing them your advert. The alternative is organic marketing, where you create content that generates inbound traffic. I believe that both are important to your business. Paid ads have an instant outcome, whereas content marketing takes time to see results. The reason to do both is that while you are using paid advertising, your organic content marketing footprint is growing across the internet. Next is paid search advertising. Search engine companies provide paid search advertising, which is pay-per-click or PPC. Companies such as Google with Google AdWords, Bing with Bing Ads provide PPC. It works on the basis that the advert copy uses keyword or keyword phrases that your ideal customers use. Depending on the criteria of advert that you use, it can be pay-per-click. PPC is when your adverts show in search and the user clicks on the link. Before I get on to display advertising, if you want to see more videos like this, then be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon. YouTube will tell you when my next video is published. Next up is display advertising. Display advertising works based on rented space on websites with large volumes of traffic or specific demographics of your target audience. You have probably seen them when looking at different websites. The display adverts are on the sidebar, above, in between, and below the content. The third area is social media advertising. Social media advertising works based on the audience that uses the platform. You can have PPC adverts and pay-per-view. The PPC adverts work in much the same way as search PPC. The pay-per-view is just that, how many times the advert is shown on the user's timeline. The secret to successful advertising is getting specific about the audience you are targeting. Next up is retargeting advertising. Retargeting adverts or banner ads work by getting shown to people who have visited your website. The way it works is a piece of code or pixel is embedded on all or specific pages on your website. When users visit your website and navigate to the web page that has the pixel, then leaves your site, when they visit another website that has display adverts, the advertising system displays your banner advert. For social media platforms, it works the same. However, it displays a specific advert in the feed that you have chosen to be a retargeting advert. So let's go through keyword research. Keyword research comes in many forms depending on what you're trying to achieve. Carrying out keyword research is different when writing a blog post, web page, or landing page compared to social media and internet browsers PPC ads. I've published a video on how to do keyword research for SEO. The link is in the card up there and also in the description below. In terms of keyword research for Google paid advertising or pay-per-click, we're looking for search terms that potential customers will use. Those search terms would then end up in the title and content of the advert. For social media paid advertising, we're using keyword research to support interest-based adverts. So step 2 is audience demographics. Audience demographic helps, especially when advertising on social media platforms. Getting to grips with the audience helps to be specific when creating the advert criteria. For instance, it will help to know the age and sex of the target audience, geographical area of the audience, whether they're married or single, whether they're parents, non-parents, grandparents, etc. Step 3 is audience interests. Knowing your audience's interest also helps you narrow down the target market. If you were selling dog biscuits, you would choose an audience that was interested in dogs. The audience could own a dog, may be interested in training a dog, and so on. By targeting that audience, you would not be advertising to people without dogs and therefore not wasting money. And step 4 is your budget amount. Deciding on your campaign budget is a bit like planning only to take a certain amount of cash to a casino. You probably have all heard about people who have lost all their money at a casino. Then start using their bank account or credit cards to carry on gambling. The same can happen with paid advertising. It's easy to justify spending more money. The golden rule with paid advertising is to use a small budget to test the market. And only when it's successful do you increase your spend. Finally, step 5 is your end goal. Every paid advertising campaign has to have an end goal. The purpose of the campaign has to be clear. If it isn't achieving the end goal, the advert must stop. Being in control of the campaign is being in control of the end goal. Testing everything in your advertising campaign, from advert copy to advert placement and audience. So to summarize this video, the biggest takeaway is that there is nothing to be afraid of with paid advertising. If you do the due diligence, carry out the research, and have learned the platform's advertising options, then you have created an environment and campaign that is going to give you the best results. You can help support this channel by clicking the thumbs up. Until the next time, stay safe and keep marketing your business online.